Hello everyone. I know we've been sitting a lot, so we're gonna try a little something to help us kind of get a little bit loose. We're gonna move our arms a little bit, and I'm sure you're all familiar with the scene from Wolf of Wall Street. This will make sense a little bit later. We're just gonna do a little, just a little bit of a test reading. All right. One more thing. We do a little kind of, we could do like in concerts, kind of call and response. So when I say brand, you say unsafe. So here we go. Brand. Unsafe. Brand. Unsafe. Brand. Unsafe. That's a problem. We don't want that here today. One more, kind of give a little joke. I think it'll correlate to some of the AV stuff we had happening today. How many software engineers does it take to change a light bulb? All of them. None. It's a hardware problem. All right. We are brand unsafe. On the next slide, we have the team. We'll pause. Scan our lovely QR codes. You connect with us. Give it a couple more seconds. And we'll move on to what's the problem? Compliance is a very big space, a number of vector points. We have the brand safety aspect. We have the rising spend in the digital video space, which correlates to when there's more capital being deployed in an area, more opportunity for bad actors, more opportunity for questions of how that capital is being deployed. And then the biggest question, which is a very, very big headwind, is regulation. And that's shifting across countries as different kind of political landscapes are shifting, and that all kind of makes for a much more complex business landscape. And we've solved this in a unique technical manner, and I'll now pass the conch shell over to Mark.
So we want to use 12 Labs to create a solution to compliance. But we wanted to make a tool that was actually applicable to video editors and teams. So we didn't just want a standalone app where you could upload your clips and check whether or not they were compliant. We want something that integrated into workflows. So we built an add-on for frame.io where you can connect your account. And when you upload clips to our site, you can see those clips on frame.io, and you can see changes in both places. So teams could use this with their brand managers and editors. Brand managers could review changes in the app and see what the report is, and then editors could see it back in frame.io. So when you upload a video to Frame or to our website, it goes through 2 passes, and Pegasus and Marengo to first search for content, or first search for brands and logos, and then search for context. So it first finds every frame where there might be mention of a brand or a logo, and then it scans for context to see if it might be a brand violation or not. The brand guidelines can be customized in a JSON file that the user can control and edit. And then they get a report, they get timestamps, and they get it in both the app and their editing software, where they can check it, approve it, or escalate it. I'll talk about some things.
All right, so here are some examples. We have The Wolf of Wall Street, and it's Leonardo DiCaprio when he crashes a Lamborghini. He's high on drugs, and he's also evading the FBI while wearing Nike Cortez shoes, which goes against Nike's brand identity of athletic achievement and aspiration. So the next one is Starbucks and Idiocracy. So Starbucks tried to pull them out initially. They agreed to be in the film, and then when they saw the final cut, they were like, wait a minute, our product is being sold with sexual services. So it was too late to reshoot by then, and so they did a limited release. And our last one here is Peloton. Peloton also approved the bike to be used for the show, but Mr. Big dies of a heart attack on it. So with that, it causes their stock to drop by 11% overnight. And then within 48 hours, they tried to do a crisis ad where they're like, Mr. Big is actually alive.
So now I'll show you what this product actually looks like. Here is our main page. You can upload your videos here or to Frame directly. When you upload a video to Frame, it calls a webhook that passes it through the same 12 models. We can review the audits. So here we have an audit for The Wolf of Wall Street, and we can see here the scene where the Nike logo will be visible. You have them crawling into the car, and we have an analysis. We can make a decision about this in the app, so we could reject it and submit that decision. And then back in Frame, it will load in that decision. At first, we see the initial message, what was flagged, why, and then we see the decision. So we've created a workflow that can already be integrated into the tools that teams are already using. Yeah.
Can you show the rules, the policy that you use?
Yeah. So here's the Nike policy. We provide a logo description, where it might be seen. And then we have required context, so if there's any requirements for the guidelines. And then we have prohibited context, and these can be graded.
Is that from an actual Nike policy, or is that something you just made up?
This is just something we drafted for the sake of the demo.
So Lamborghini wasn't there because it wasn't a policy for anything?
You could have added we did not add a Lamborghini policy, but yeah, you could have.
Cool.
I mean, in general, it's a really, really nice thing to have, even if you didn't have the compliance rules inside of here. I mean, we have people that buy eye, go in and look for all the product placement, and it's just a pain, costs a lot of money, takes a lot of time, and so just having the timestamps of where all the products are alone would be extraordinarily helpful.
Awesome. The other thing I just wanted, the comment I made about too, in terms of, an ease to sell it into a studio or whatnot, you've made it a lot easier by not creating a standalone product type that can facilitate people who are already using Frame.io and just simply hook it up to it and not have to worry about integration. And all of a sudden they're gonna get, they put in their credit card for the APIs and they get all that information out being sent back as metadata.
I think the other thing you could also do is you could do an enriched asset inside Frame.io as well.
Yeah.
And just put metadata tags that can actually apply this to just help
Yeah.
in other use cases beyond the brand.
Yeah, it was a bit of a headache setting up the connection with more time. I'd like to build out the features inside of it.
One more question.
I agree with all their comments and saying that like it makes sense to meet the industry where they're already at, as opposed to something change. And so just so I'm aware, Frame.io is a browser-based application. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I would suggest making this a Chrome extension.
Yeah.
Now it goes on top of
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway,
like that.
awesome. I think it's a clear path to market.
I do appreciate this one with your problem definition.
Right, well, thank you very much.
Thanks, Scott. Thank you.